Well, a bucket white moose lake again. I try the lake trout for a bit, but I'm really wanting a unique lake whitefish, so I'll try that for that a bit later on in the day. So for now, it's going to be the lake trout just now. I tried last weekend to get the unique white lake fish, but failed miserably. There's only one thing about fishing at this part for the lake trout is that you get snogged quite a lot. Which can be a pain. But I suppose you just got to put up with that when you're fishing for the lake trout here. Okay, first fish of the day. Seems quite decent. Yeah, sweet trophy. Decent cash, but the XP, not getting good XP because using a heavy setup here. But it's not XP that I'm after. And I'm not after any cash, to be honest, either. I've got plenty of both in this game. We'll move to a different location a bit later on in the day and see if I can get this unique white lake fish that I've been trying to get. The Atlantic salmon here are good cash as well. Second fish of the day. I think it's just slightly smaller than, yeah, I don't even think it's a lake trout. It is just a little fella. I'm not fishing at the most optimum time to catch a unique lake trout, but hopefully we'll get one of them as well. You see I've got a marker out there. I think that's where I caught my biggest lake trout, 48 pounds something. They're not huge fish, but geez, they put up a good fight. As I said, my main mission is to get a unique lake whitefish. I've got a few trophies, but still, that uniques eluded me, if that's the right word. I'll probably catch it and I'll not be recording or live streaming. My mouse cable seems to be moving on its own free will. Maybe got the spooks in tonight. I might do some fishing SimWorld a bit later. Hopefully I'll be streaming the Hunter Call of the Wild tomorrow with Classical Gamer. Well, something was interested. That is the only thing fishing this area, is you get snagged quite a lot. And it seems to be the little ones at the moment. it's a bit deeper over this area, so it takes the spoon more. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. It takes the lure more longer to hit the bottom of the lake. It is a deep lake, this at White Moose. But hopefully we'll catch a couple of big ones before we try for the whitefish. I did try last weekend without any luck, and I managed to get a lake trout as well, and I was only fishing it with 8-pound line. And geez, it must have took me 20 minutes to get this trophy lake fish in with 8-pound line. I'll be heading over there towards that campfire. And as you see, I've got I don't know if you can see that, but I've got a marker out there as well. But the lake trout are certainly slow today. Jeez, I normally have a bit more luck than I'm having. Mind you, I'm not fishing at the best time. I just thought I would try for the lake trout first. It doesn't look like they're interested at the moment. Hey, Real Talk, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you could make it. It's been a while, buddy. It's been a while. We'll try the tiger spoon, see if that helps. How you doing, Real Talk? Oh, okay, this is White Moose Lake in Canada. In Alberta, I think. I think Alberta. Yeah, Alberta's in Canada. There's some real big lake trout in this lake, and that's what we're after at the moment. And then I'm going to try for the lake whitefish unique. I've not got that unique, so that's why I'm back here again. That was an Atlantic salmon. Yeah, money's decent on them fellas, but it's not what we're here for. Yes, I like fishing for trout here as well. There's a lot of trout here in Scotland that we fish for. Brown trout, and introduced some 20 years ago. Rainbow trout as well. But the brown trout is what I normally fish for. Brown trout, pike and salmon is probably the three fish that predominantly fish for here in Scotland. In fact, I'm stuck between two of the best rivers in Scotland for salmon, which is the Dee and the Don. The River Dee is just south of me, and the River Don is just north of me. So I'm like right in the middle of the two rivers. It takes about half an hour to get to each. Yes, I love fish. My wife doesn't though. My wife will eat a fish and chips out of the fish and chip shop, but she'll not eat any of the fish that I catch. But my daughter will. Yeah, but I do like all sorts of seafood. Do you like eating fish, real talk? Oh, come on, I've just cast it in. It's stuck already. Like the lake trout are playing hard to get. Maybe I should change the time and go try for this whitefish. Yeah, I'm the same. I love eating fish and seafood. But the wife won't. She'll not have any prawns or scallops or crab or anything other than haddock out the fish and chip shop. She will eat that. But I like all sorts. Kippers, which is like a smoked haddock, I think it is. Which up here it's called an Arbroath smoky, which they smoke the fish in Arbroath which is a place, it's, well, I wrote, I don't know, it's about 50-60 miles south from here. Oh, this is the best method for catching a lake trout here. But I'm gonna change this time. I'm gonna move because I'm not having much luck. See a trophy yellow perch. Right. I'm gonna get in my canoe. And I'm gonna head over here. See if we can get some turbo power going. I'm gonna change my rod for this fella. I'm gonna use mayflies, and I'm using the Fluoro 9. It's £8 test, which is really light for this lake, and I'm also going to change the time. Yes, excuse me, yes I do. I do like fishing in real life, and I do fish in real life. I do a lot of hunting as well in real life. Oh, there we go. Even though it's very difficult to get guns here in the UK, or to get a license to buy the guns. You can't just walk into a gun shop and come out half an hour later with a gun. Now that's what I'm after, but I'm after the unique. I hunt for red deer, roe deer, fallow deer, rabbits or wabbits, foxes, and then with my shotgun I'll go shooting pigeons, well, rabbits as well, duck, geese. Pretty much, so you don't need a license to go hunt the the deer, which is a good thing. Not like what you've got to do in America or Canada, I think. But I was out hunting red deer a couple of weeks ago in the Scottish Highlands, which is it's about an hour and a half's drive away from me. But unfortunately, there was nothing. There was deer there, don't get me wrong, but there was nothing shootable, to be honest. Or the stalker, as we call them, the guys that take you out on the mountain. Wouldn't let me shoot certain ones, so I got a couple of foxes that day. Pheasant as well, go shooting pheasant, but that can be expensive, and grouse as well, but that's really expensive to shoot for, grouse. And fishing wise, brown trout, rainbow trout, pike and salmon. We're pretty spoiled here in Scotland. There's a lot of wildlife, and it can be inexpensive as well. You know, there's certain places like the River Eden. You can buy a permit for the River Eden. I think it'd be £50 for the year, which is probably about $100 or something. And you could fish for salmon all year long, or whenever the season is. So there's a lot of fishing and shooting. Yeah, I'm gonna get a couple more casts for this, and then I'll try a lure for this. This fish has been eluding me for too long. I need to catch this fish. I can't remember, am I fishing at the right depth? I need to check it the next time I bring my line in. Jeez, this one's a jumper. Yeah, the graphics are really good on this game. I think that's why I like this game, and it's free to play as well. Okay, there's a lot of microtransactions if you want to go down that route, but you can get absolutely everything for free if you just use in-game currency. It can be a bit of a grind, but I think all free-to-play games are. This one's putting up a bit of a fight. trophy. Right, let's have a look at my... yeah, I am at max steps. I've not seen Beast on much these days. I don't know if he's kind of... not putting out as much videos as he... or live streaming as he used to, or not unless he's busy doing other things. No, he doesn't. He doesn't real talk. He doesn't seem to be getting on as much as he. Maybe things have changed for him a bit. Right, I'm going to try a different method. Never tried this method before. I was watching a video earlier on YouTube. I'll try this spoon. Again, it's the same sort of... oh, I don't want to get on my boat. I don't really want to cast past 100 feet. But I don't want to end up hooking into a lake trout. Just it's deep here as well. It's like I'm never gonna catch this fish. I only want one of them, then I'll move on. It's just that itch you've got to scratch, unfortunately. I'll give one more cast after this, and if there's nothing happens, I'll go back to using the mayflies. Well, they are here as well, but it's not one yet. The bigger ones. Thank you. Biggest fish on here is, oh, that's about 94 pounds maybe. I could show you after this cast. I think 90, 94, 93 pounds, something like that. No, that's not what we're after. Yeah. Oh, 97.246 pounds, which is a alligator gar. But we're after this. I think I do have a couple of lake fish. It must be down here somewhere. I've got one at 6.9 pounds. Right, I'm gonna try back again with the mayfly. I'll give it another hour. In game, I think an in-game hour is about 15 minutes in real life. I might play some Fishing Sim World. I think I've still got #1 spot on the Predator challenge, and I've got one attempt left. So I might do that. I might do some Fishing Sim World. Yes, they do have live baits. Yeah, they've got minnows, shiners, and large minnows. I'm trying to think of anything else. They've got frogs as well. I could show you the difference between live bait and static bait, but this is not the best place to do it. Your live bait, the float will move around. The float's only, or the bobber as these guys call it, only move around. It's only moving here because of the flow. This lake is from right to left as we're looking at it now. Because over there, you can see there's a weir or a dam. That's why the bobber's moving. But if you're using live bait, you can tell if something's actually interested in your bait because the bobber will move quite quickly through the water. And then the live bait, the fish sort of fake that they're not interested in your live bait, and then it stops, and then next thing, bang. So you can always tell when you're going to get something using live bait. I can quickly show you all the baits. If you go to the shop and go to baits, this is only going to show me what's available here. So it's crawfish cut, bloodworms, and that's shiners, that's live bait. Blood medium cut. But when you're at a lake and you go to the shop, it'll only show you what you can buy at that lake. Jesus, the white fish are flying tonight. That's what we're after, but we're after slightly bigger. Come on, game, slightly bigger. Let me catch this unique whitefish so I could move on. We're getting closer. There's also a method here, it's quick, oh, I can't remember what it's called now, but you can actually hook them while bother messing around with your bait, but I've not quite mastered that yet. Fishing in real life, yeah, as I said before, I like to go trout fishing. My cousin taught me how to fly fish. He's a really good fly fisherman for brown trout and rainbow trout. But I do like to fish for the trout and also the pike and the salmon. Anything else I'm not really fussed for, to be honest, because you can't eat them. You know, I do like to eat the fish that I catch. The salmon especially has been very tasty. I've got a little smoker that can smoke my fish in. I use like hickory wood chips. So if I'm lucky enough to catch a salmon, then I'll smoke it. Right. Brook trout, I mean, it's beautiful fish. Absolutely beautiful. I use a mouse and a keyboard, real talk. I don't use a controller for my PC. I did have an Xbox One, but the only game I used to play in it was Tiger Woods. And when I got kind of fed up with, excuse me, playing on my Xbox, I gave it to my daughter. But she had the 360 at the time. This was a couple of years ago. In fact, probably 3 years ago. See, that would just be, that would make a lovely dinner. So I don't play on console anymore. I play all my games on PC, and I don't use a controller at all. I just use my mouse and keyboard. I've got a Razer Naga mouse, which I can program. I can program all the buttons on the side to do what I want it to do. My wife bought me my mouse a couple of years ago for my birthday, and it was probably the best thing, because I was using a standard mouse, and but since she bought me this, you could put all sorts of programs, you could put macros and all sorts in it, so I use that. But it's just a standard keyboard. I just want to catch this unique lake whitefish for whatever reason. I don't know. But it's giving me a hard time, this fella. It's giving me a real hard time. Then all of a sudden the fish stop biting. Come on, it's just one. I think there's only a couple of uniques that I've not caught. Some of the panfish, which I'm not really all that fussy about. I mean, it can be fun fishing for the panfish. But this is one of the uniques that I would like to get. Well, it doesn't look like I'm going to be catching one today. Time Dollar, welcome. I've probably butchered your name, I'm sorry. Time Dollar 1488, welcome to the stream, mate. You play on the PS4. I would really like to see this game be cross-platform, because there's a couple of guys that I watch, Beast and Sabi SCS. I'd love to play Fishing Planet with these guys, but they play on the PS4 as well. I really do wish they would make it cross-platform. I don't know how easy or difficult it is, I'm not a programmer. But I wish they would though. Hopefully in the future everything will be cross-platform. Well, I'll give this fella another 10 minutes or so, and if I don't catch him then I'm going to try back for the lake trout. Norse, okay, got you. Okay, you're a Viking then. We come in longboats to conquer all. I'm not all that great on a... Oh, no, it's not a fish. On the Norse gods, but I certainly will Google that after I finish this stream. Yeah, I do love this game as well. I must admit, I've got more hours in this game than probably any of the other games that I play. Looks like they're not even playing now. It is not having much luck across the board tonight. Well, hey, welcome, Jan. I'm doing fine, thanks. How you been keeping, my friend? It's been a while since I've seen you on the tubes, mate. I'm glad you could manage tonight. I'm good. I'm on holiday now. It's the midterm holiday here in Scotland, so I'm off for 2 weeks. So, and my wife and daughter are heading to the Highlands to our parents' house on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday afternoon. So they're going to do a bit of house sitting for my father and mother-in-law. So I'm going to be here all on my own for a week. So I'm probably going to stream. I'll probably stream every day from Sunday. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm looking forward to doing a bit of streaming. That's good to hear, Jan. I'm glad that you're keeping better, mate. It's always nice to see you here. Hopefully, no more hospital trips in a while, mate. That's good. Thanks very much. I'm trying to break 100 subscribers. To be honest, if I get 100 subscribers, it'd be awesome. It really would be. But yeah, I'm going to do a lot of streaming next week. Well, from I might change it up. I might do some Euro Truck Simulator, and obviously my fishing and the Hunter Call as well. That'll probably be the games that I stream. I don't think I'm going to class this unique white fish. I've got a couple more casts and then we'll go back to the lake trout, I think. I think all of that's a big gar, that's for sure. I think my biggest gar is 97 pounds, which is 47 kilos. Kilos to pounds, 2.2 pounds per kilo, so 80 plus 8 or plus 4 is. That's a big fish, mate. That's over 100 pounds, I think, 47 kilos. Well done, mate. Really nice. Yeah, I've been playing this game for about 8 or 9 months now. It was start 813, it got me into this game. And I've not been able to put it down, to be honest. It's a fantastic game. I do love this game. As I said, I've got more hours in this game than anything else. I think I've got over 700 hours in this game now. Which compared to any other games is probably a couple of hundred, so yeah, I definitely play this game more than any other game. Alright, okay, I can start that. It's not really a game. Hopefully you can hear me a bit better now. It always seems to do that over when I get a Windows update, it always messes up my audio. Okay, thanks for letting me know. It's every time I get a Windows update, it messes with my audio and voice meter, and I don't know why it does it, but it's every time. But thanks for letting me know. Hopefully you can hear me a lot better now. Well, it looks like the whitefish have disappeared from here, so one last cast. And I will try for the lake trout for the last sort of half an hour. And then I'm going to play Fishing Sim World, I think. I'll stop the stream and start another stream. Once I change all the details on it and take a bathroom break. Right, I'm gonna get back in my canoe. Then we'll try for the lake trout for the last sort of 10-15 minutes. There's a bit of Norwegian chat going on there in the chat. Good to see that a couple of fellow Norwegians talking to each other. Hey, it's okay, guys. If you want to chat away in Norwegian, it's no problem. No problem at all, Jan. I'm just glad you guys can make it to the stream. £17. Let's see if we're gonna hit this guy on the head. Oh, missed him. Maybe get him next time. Oh, thanks, Jan. That's I don't know what to say, to be honest. That's really nice of you, mate. I know it's late for you because yeah, it must be 10 to 3 in the morning where you are. But that's nice, mate. Thank you very much. As I said, I'll give it 10 minutes or 15 minutes or so here, and I might change the time actually, and then I'll do some fishing sim world as well. Oh, thanks, mate. I know Norway's an hour behind the UK. Right, let's see. Let's have a look. See what time. Oh no, no. I'll leave the time where it is. No, he's moved away. Maybe thinks we were trying to dive bomb him. $10, yes, well, the game is so addictive. I appreciate it when people are streaming it. Well, I appreciate when you come and watch it, mate. Thank you. Thanks for coming and watching it. I play it for at least 8 hours a day. I'm now level 40 at rank 29 in this awesome game. You're right, it is an awesome game. As I said before, I've got more hours in this game than anything else. It was Dirt813 that got me into this game because I like World of Warships as well, and Dirt plays Fishing Planet when he wants to chill out, and I was watching one of his streams and he was streaming Fishing Planet, and I thought, whoa, I like the look of this game. Trophy Splake, okay. And like you, mate, I've been hooked ever since, to be honest. You need to get some fishing on Yarn. We could do a co-op. I could stream a co-op of us fishing, mate. That would be really sweet. I would enjoy that, buddy. Because I know you're a PC player. I've got you on my friends list in Fishing Planet. Yes, yes, you're right there. You're right there, Jan. There's a lot of bad players, including myself, but I still like the game, I must admit. I played a couple of games last night. I recorded them, but there was nothing. There was nothing, to be honest, that I could put out on YouTube. I played the. Oh Christ, what was it? British Battleship. Oh man, my memory is so bad when I've had a couple of beers. And I got 60 or 70,000 score and 2 or 3 kills, and I thought, oh, I should have put this on. Oh, it was the Warspite, that's what it was. And I thought, no, if I put this on YouTube, I'll just get slated. So I don't know whether to render it and stick it on YouTube or not. But I was playing the Warspite last night. For some strange reason, I don't know why. I suppose again it's like an itch that you've got to scratch, you know. I do like the Warspite. She gives out masses of amount of damage, but oh man, she can't take it. If you're broadside to any, even a tier 4 battleship, I think the Warspite's what, tier 6 I think? Even a tier 5 like the, is it Koenig's? Koenig? Man oh man, you get absolutely obliterated. She's a lumbering beast, but she can give out a fair amount of damage, that's for sure. Your favourite location is Michigan, Florida, California, Louisiana, right? I think you Michigan. Michigan is St. Croix Lake, I think. Yeah, definitely. I like fishing for the not the Northern Pike. Oh, what's it called? The muskie. I do like fishing muskie. Florida for the carp. Yeah, that's fun. Not a carp. Is it a carp? No, for the bass. The bass in Florida. California for the oh, there's a unique spike. There's one unique. Well, there we go, guys. Let's take a look. That's a nice fish. Thank you. Oh, thanks very much, Chuck. Thanks very much. So I think California is the steelheads. I've got a nice steelhead in California, that's for sure. And also the bass as well in California, and the carp. Louisiana for the gar, obviously, yeah. Yeah, the German BBs are nasty as hell, the secondaries are great, yeah. Yeah, they certainly are, Jan. I've got my Bismarck set up for a secondary, and it's just crazy. It really is crazy. The amount of secondaries that it puts out. I'm trying to think tier 6 battleship that I like to play. No, mine's gone a blank. I must admit, I played it in ranked. When ranked was tier 6. It wasn't this season or the last season. I think it was the season before. The Bayern, that was it. It was the Bayern, and I had so much fun playing it. I think I streamed it. No, I think I recorded it. It was so much fun. I think the Bayern's actually a bit better. It's probably the best tier 6 battleship that's out there. I think it's better than the Warspite, even though the Warspite's is a premium ship. Yeah, the Turps. Yeah. And I got the Turpets. Would I buy it? Probably not. I've got the Bismarck after all. Okay, you get some torpedoes with it, you know. Maybe should get. It's a long ship as well. It really is. Hey Jacob, welcome Burner. Glad to see you stop by and say hi. Means a lot, buddy. As I said, I'm going to finish this stream shortly and I'm going to take a bathroom break and then I'm going to do some fishing SimWorld. And hopefully you guys will follow me there. I'll probably be about 10-15 minutes by the time I get everything set up again. And but it's been a blast. I've enjoyed this stream. It's been good. I'm glad you guys have all managed to come watch some mad Scotsman play some Fishing Planet. Yeah, you're right there, Jan. You can't have it all, mate. You can't have your cake and eat it in World of Warships. I do like the hydro that you get with a Biz, definitely. But then I suppose Miss a Torps. I'm trying to think. There's not many ships that I use, to be honest, except my Königsberg. But German Torps are only 6 kilometers, if I'm right. And they don't deal a lot of damage, to be honest. I mean, it's decent enough damage, but they don't deal a great amount. Plus, they're only 6 kilometers. This looks a little bit bigger. No, 12 pounds. Still a little fellas tonight. Yes, I see that. Heimdall, yes, thank you. Thanks very much for the sub, it's most appreciated. It really does help me, guys, you know, if you're new here, then a sub really does help me. And a like as well really helps me. But again, thanks very much. It's most appreciated. Alright, the Turps has 8-kilometre torpedoes. I'll need to check that out. I'll need to check that out, buddy. This seems to be a better fish. I thought all the, even like if you go up to the likes of the tier 10 cruisers, like to the, is it the Hindenburg? It only has 6-kilometre torps, but maybe you're right if it torps, because it is a premium ship. That's a bit better, £32. Put up a beautiful fish, absolutely beautiful. Right, I'll have a couple of more casts, guys, and then, as I said, I'm going to end the stream and then go take a bathroom break, and then I'm going to stream Fishing Sim World, one of the competitions that I did. I think I'm still number 1. I think I'm still top of the leaderboard, so I've got one more attempt at it, so I'll do that. Okay, Jan, thanks for popping in, mate. I'll catch you on the next stream, hopefully. It seems to be a fairly decent fish. Nice enough trophy. We'll keep that fella. Well, thanks very much everybody for watching. As I said before, I'm going to end the stream here, and I'm going to take a bathroom break, and I'm going to start streaming Fishing Sim World, one of the competitions that I've been doing in there. I've got one more attempt left, and I'm going to stream my last attempt, because I didn't stream the first 2 attempts. So I'm going to do that. So anyway, thanks very much for watching everybody. It's a pleasure as always, and if you're new, leave a like and subscribe, it really helps me. But once again, thank you all, it's a pleasure as always, and I'll catch you in the next stream. Take care everybody, goodbye.